Before we get into the video, check the description and join our daily giveaways.
While government-issued types of money are losing their sheen in the recessionary period of world economies, digital currencies pick up speed. The beginning of digital currencies denoted a progressive period in the realm of money. The flexible scope of digital forms of money offered plenty of benefits to financial backers. The famous digital forms of money like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Stellar had their own fleeting trend to advance. Before we dive into Ethereum Classic cost expectation, let us view a portion of the exceptional elements of Ethereum Classic. In any case, they're actually proud attest of openness, straightforwardness, and gigantic exchange charges. One of the delegated wonders among crypto industry resources is Ethereum Classic, included as etc., the local token in light of the Ethereum Classic cost forecast stage. With decentralized finance, DeFi, turning into all the rage, calculations and science-supported digital forms of money appear to be administering the etc. blockchain world. The multifaceted Ethereum Classic, ETC, and so forth blockchain calculation being the middle phase of this digital currency, the whole peculiarity and crucial focal point of this Ethereum Classic cryptographic money is programmability. This permits the clients to profit from a computerized cash point of view as well as use etc. for all commercial center exchanges like monetary administrations, applications, games, to give some examples, which can be based on the stage. As made sense of above, Ethereum Classic Gauge empowers designers to figure out and chip away at brilliant agreements naturally carrying out tasks under unambiguous circumstances. Going through the different progressive phases and development methodologies, Ethereum Classic Gauge has stayed with its arrangement to reliably redesign the convention to guarantee further develop ease of use, security, usefulness, and decentralization. Having the groundwork of ERC-20 gives Ethereum Classic forecast a further lift as the proprietors are allowed to oversee their cash with next to no mediators included. All the while, repetitive expenses are dispensed with, and exchange speed is trebled. Thus, clients are their own lords of verification. Ethereum Classic price forecast, the historic rise. One of the main moves toward make the most reliable etc. value expectations is to break down Ethereum Classic cost conjecture past execution. Since the money entered the Ethereum Classic digital currency market in 2016 forking out of Ethereum, it has gone through various sensational cost gauge changes. As per the verifiable information, soon after etc. showed up on the trade in 2016, its most memorable huge flood came, and among April and May, its cost rose, a critical increment from $0.508 to $0.660, a significant leap that mirrored a greatest cost of early financial backers' advantage in the long haul. However, there is high gamble. Dissimilar to numerous other cryptos, Ethereum Classic cost expectations saw outrageous development for practically the whole of 2017. In January, its swapping scale was simply underneath $2 and there was high gamble because of cost drop. By September, it had ascended to an amazingly high and crossed the $18 mark. However, even that was too could not hope to compare to the development spray that looked for it. As the etc. market in general began to encounter levels of colossal expansion, Ethereum Classic expectation absolutely would not have been abandoned. Among October and December 2017, its cost jumped up from $10 to above $40, yet following 1 year, in December 2018, etc. cost was exchanging around the $5 cost mark. An expansive auction in digital forms of money saw the value drop to $4.51 in March 2020. Shockingly, in the COVID-19 stage, when any remaining monetary standards showed a dreary presentation, the Ethereum Classic forecast has displayed an extreme cost change. Thus, the cash acquired financial backer certainty and saw an extraordinary flood in energy. A ton of exchanges happened, and cash changed hands. Since last April, the Ethereum Classic cost forecast has been exchanging with bullish force. Going by the pandemic stage, this can be considered a marvelous triumph. Ethereum Classic, ETC, Price Prediction 2022 to 2026. However, Ethereum Classic etc. cost expectation needed to put forth a gigantic attempt to fork out of its starting point and contend long and hard with its opponent digital forms of money. It isn't long that it would beat during the last year. As indicated by the specialized investigation, the greater part of the contenders of Ethereum Classic, as well, didn't entrance the dealers by the same token. Nonetheless, etc. cost consistency has attempted to show in itself a novel element to discuss. According to the Ethereum Classic cost forecasts, the cash get forward momentum because of its protection tag, a characteristic and regard that it connects to every one of its financial backers. Truth be told, security is the sign of etc., which has been the middle phase of all money exercises acquiring overall acknowledgement. The year 2020 was a distinct advantage for Ethereum Classic etc. cost expectation as well as for the majority of the digital forms of money, including the government-issued types of money. World economies somersaulted definitely considering the pandemic. The equivalent was the situation with Ethereum Classic. Notwithstanding, the last year brought a great deal of really great for Ethereum Classic. The cash kept its energy on the up and up. The year 2020 could have seen the etc. cost forecast floating around the $5.6 mark. It isn't not exactly incredible information. What started with $2 least cost and finished with the $7 greatest cost mark. Thus, it has supported the market feeling peculiarity radically. The etc./USD forecasts from that point forward have begun drifting towards positive thinking than negativity. Brokers and financial backers have begun wagering on long-haul forecast of etc. development following it intently. Consequently, the Ethereum Classic cost expectation for this entire year remains very reassuring, expressing that the future cost of Ethereum Classic value expectation could cross the $40 mark toward the finish of 2022. Allow us to check the information for Ethereum Classic cost expectation 2022 to 2026. Ethereum Classic price prediction 2022. As indicated by Ethereum Classic cost expectation 2022, in spite of the new drawback value development of practically all of the crypto coins, there are regular schedule cost forecasts that etc. is ready for a rise over the course of the following couple of weeks. Following the ongoing cost-moving example against USD, particularly the manner in which it is exchanging inside the particular cost range, it is apparent that the Ethereum Classic cost could keep on exchanging negatively according to the close to first half-term Ethereum Classic cost expectation 2022. However, it is too soon to anticipate regardless of whether etc. value development will improve. What stays clear is that there is good reason to have hope without a doubt toward 2022 and